This girl is known as the April in the human world. Her gentle, warm aura seems to melt all the noise around her. However, her quiet, non-competitive nature once led to her being overlooked by the company and underestimated by the public. But like a soft yet resilient spring breeze, she has kept her own pace in the fast-moving world of top-tier girl groups, gradually becoming an irreplaceable presence. Welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about Jisoo. Born in 1995, Jisoo initially dreamed of becoming a writer or an artist. But life often takes unexpected turns. In high school, she joined the drama club and developed an interest in acting, slowly yearning for a bigger stage. In 2011, she auditioned for YG Entertainment, and the CEO noticed her immediately, allowing her to join the company as a trainee. Thanks to her striking beauty, she appeared in various ads, music videos, and even popular K-dramas before debuting, gaining significant attention from the company. On August 8, 2016, BLACKPINK officially debuted, and their debut song immediately topped major music charts, breaking several rookie group records. It was a perfect start for the team. However, in a group with such bold and vibrant personalities, Jisoo was once criticized for her lackluster singing and dancing, facing doubts about her skills. But she always faced it with a smile, working silently to improve. Gradually, her charming mezzo, soprano, and strong stage presence won her recognition. As BLACKPINK expanded internationally, YG began to overlook Jisoo in the group's comeback promotions. She was the only member without a personal promotional photo. Even in ads for brands like Adidas, she had no solo shots. During international programs and interviews, due to her limited English skills, the company failed to provide her with scripts or support, so she often couldn't speak up and could only awkwardly smile in the background. This lack of support stood in stark contrast to the attention she received before debuting and made many fans feel sorry for her. Despite this, Jisoo's quiet and gentle nature became an indispensable force in the group. As the eldest member, she always quietly took care of the others, even inviting Lisa to celebrate the new year at her house. When Lisa was alone in Korea, when the members were feeling down, Jisoo was the strong one who comforted everyone. Just like her nickname, April in the human world, she constantly warmed the entire team. In 2019, Jisoo attended a Dior event in Korea, and her unique aura immediately caught the brand's attention. In 2020, she became Dior's Korean beauty ambassador, and within a year, Dior announced her as their global ambassador for both fashion and beauty, solidifying her incredible influence in the fashion world. In March 2023, Jisoo released her first solo album, Me, marking her long-awaited solo debut. She was deeply involved in the music style, overall concept, and even the music video details. The album's pre-sale hit 1.3 million copies, breaking the K-pop female artist pre-sale record, and making her the first K-pop female artist to sell over 1 million copies. End of 2023, BLACKPINK members all chose not to renew their contracts with YG, and Jisoo established her own label Blissoo, marking the start of her solo career. In February 2025, Jisoo released her first mini-album, Amortage, featuring 4 tracks that narrate a love story from beginning to end. From the excitement of Earthquake to the pure joy in your love, the release of past pains and tears, and concluding with the independent declaration in hugs and kisses. Notably, Jisoo participated in writing all 4 songs, sharing her personal views on love, contradictions, and growth. While focusing on her music career, Jisoo's acting career is also taking off. After starring in the romantic drama Snowdrop in 2021, she pushed her limits in 2025 by starring in a zombie-filled New Utopia and a film called Full-Time Reader's Perspective, where she dives into a story that mixes reality with fantasy. Although some viewers feel her acting still has room to grow, Jisoo continues to move forward steadily, broadening her acting world. Whether as a singer or an actress, Jisoo shines in both the spotlight and on-screen. The true meaning of being an idol may not just lie in the moments of glory, but in how one can inspire others with their life attitude. Jisoo shows us that kindness can be powerful, sincerity doesn't need words, and being true to yourself doesn't require loud declarations. Her story is still unfolding, and we hope we too can keep that quiet moonlight in our hearts while chasing our own distant stars. This girl is known as Human Chanel in the fashion world, but online she's also been called the Lazy Queen. Some people say she has the best resources in the industry, calling her the YG princess, while others question her attitude and talent. But instead of explaining herself, she uses her natural, effortless vibe to redefine what stage presence can look like. Her whole career feels like a mix of love and controversy. Welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about Jennie.
Coachella, I know you've been waiting for this one. Come on, it's gonna be fucking hard. Jenny, like Jenny. Like Jenny, who else got him obsessed like?
Jenny was born in 1996 in Seoul's wealthy Cheongdam area. At 10, she went alone to study in New Zealand after a casual decision with her mom.
제니야, 너 여기 좋아? 응. 여기 살래? 응. 그래서 다녔는데 유학 갔어.
Living in a new country with a language barrier forced her to grow up fast, and it also helped her become fluent in English, something that later helped her on the global stage. At 15, she was supposed to continue studying in the US, but she changed her mind at the last minute and went back to Korea to audition for YG Entertainment.
I actually want to become a singer. I don't know where it came from.
She passed and started a long 7-year trainee life. She spent over 2,000 days in practice rooms, once even crying in the bathroom because she couldn't get a dance right. Even before debut, she was seen as a top trainee, good at rap, singing, and dancing, but high expectations also meant a lot of pressure. In 2012, YG revealed her photo with barely any introduction, but she instantly went viral. That same year, she got to work with G-Dragon, appearing in his MV and later performing the song Black together. But because of her background and early exposure, people started calling her the YG princess, questioning whether she earned it. Jenny didn't argue, she just kept proving herself through her performances. In 2016, she debuted as a member of BLACKPINK, taking the roles of main rapper and lead vocalist. The group quickly became one of the biggest K-pop acts in the world. Their 2019 Coachella stage especially made a huge impact. In 2018, Jenny released her solo song, Solo. The track starts soft and simple, then builds into a powerful chorus showing both her gentle and confident sides. It quickly hit #1 on iTunes charts worldwide and set records for a female K-pop solo artist. But with fame came criticism. During a 2018 concert, people accused her of being lazy on stage, saying her moves looked weaker than the other members. Some fans defended her, saying she might not have been in good condition. The truth is, Jenny has had long-term ankle injuries. Years of intense training damaged her ligaments, and her ankle can sometimes lose support during difficult moves. Fans even noticed her wearing heavy medical ankle braces after performances. For her, every long concert can feel like pushing her body to the limit. Despite all the pressure, Jenny rarely explains herself. She once said she doesn't want people to see her struggle. To her, admitting she can't perform is harder than being accused of not trying. Outside of music, Jenny has also become a major figure in fashion. Since 2018, she's been a global ambassador for Chanel, often wearing the brand in her own unique way, earning her the nickname Human Chanel. Her appearances at events like the Met Gala have only grown her influence. In 2025, she released her first full album, Ruby, named after part of her real name. The album shows her real, unfiltered self, sometimes soft, sometimes powerful, talking about confidence, vulnerability, and being true to who you are. It was widely praised and even won her the Global Force Award at the Billboard Women in Music, making her the first K-pop solo artist to receive it. If idols are like light, then Jenny is like a prism, showing different colors. Sometimes warm, sometimes cool, but always real. She's not just a star on stage, but also a normal person who gets tired and keeps going anyway. No matter how much doubt she faces, she keeps believing in herself and walking her own path. This girl is known for her honey-like voice that lights up the music world, and she's also a fashion favorite people call the queen of 3 luxury brands. One windy night at Coachella made this Aussie wild rose blow up worldwide, and 3 Grammy nominations pushed her into the ranks of top global artists. But even at the top, she stayed true to one thing, music. Her journey is what happens when hard work meets a real dream. Welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about Rose. Rose was born on February 11th, 1997 in New Zealand. When she was 8, her family moved to Australia because of her dad's job. She grew up in a family of lawyers and even studied law in school. But deep down, she always loved music. She used to spend hours after school in the attic, playing guitar and singing, her favorite escape from all the pressure. Back then, becoming a singer didn't even feel possible. Everything changed in 2012. Her dad heard about an audition held by YG Entertainment in Australia and encouraged her to try.
나한테 한 2시간 정도 비행기를 타고 가서 오디션을 본 건 어떠냐? 그래서 내가 엄청 놀랬어. 왜냐면 난 한 번도 가수가 되고 싶다고 얘기한 적이 없었어.
She ended up beating 400 people and taking first place. Soon after, she got accepted and moved to Korea alone to chase her dream. She officially became a trainee at YG in 2012. Not long after joining, she was secretly featured on G-Dragon's song, Without You, though no one knew it was her at the time. After 4 years of intense training, she debuted on August 8, 2016, as a member of BLACKPINK, taking the roles of main vocalist and lead dancer. The group quickly blew up, breaking records and becoming one of the biggest girl groups in the world. Then came 2019 Coachella. With her blonde hair flying in the wind and her strong stage presence, Rose had a breakout moment that made everyone take notice. Her performance even caught the attention of Saint Laurent, who later made her their global ambassador in 2020. That same month, the brand reportedly saw a huge jump in sales. After that, she also became a global ambassador for Tiffany & Company and Rimowa, showing just how big her influence had become. In 2021, Rose released her first solo album, giving fans a closer look at her inner world. The title track, On the Ground, carries a simple but powerful message. You can spend your whole life chasing success, only to realize what you needed was right in front of you all along. It's a reminder to not lose yourself while chasing big dreams. In October 2024, she teamed up with Bruno Mars for the song Apt. With its catchy melody and addictive chorus, it went viral worldwide in just 2 days. And it wasn't just a quick trend. By 2025, the song won Song of the Year at the VMAs and earned 3 major nominations at the 68th Grammys, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Pop Duo/Group Performance. Rose became the first K-pop solo artist ever nominated for a Grammy. In December 2024, she dropped her first full album, Rosie, where she helped write and compose all 12 tracks. She described it as a time capsule and a healing journey. The whole project showed a more real, stripped-down version of her, less about being a superstar, more about being honest through music. Then in April 2025, she was named one of Time's 100 most influential people, becoming the first K-pop solo artist to earn that honor. From a girl quietly playing guitar in her room to a global star shining on the biggest stages, Ross's story is all about passion and persistence. And what really stands out is that even at the top, she's still that same girl who loves music. Her journey is far from over, but one thing's clear, wherever she goes, that sincerity and spark will always go with her. This girl is known as the real-life Barbie everyone talks about, and she's basically the standard for main dancers in K-pop. She's not Korean yet, she made it to the very top of a Korean girl group. English isn't even her first language, but somehow, she's captured fans all over the world. Behind all that shine though, are 5 years of not debuting, feeling isolated because of the language barrier, and fighting her way through a brutal competition of 4,000 people. Still, with pure grit and persistence, she carved out her own path in an industry full of pressure and spotlight. Welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about Lisa. Lisa was born on March 27, 1997, in Bangkok. From a young age, she was obsessed with dancing and started chasing her dream early. At just 7, she joined a dance crew and competed in events. Interestingly, GOT7's Bam Bam and NCT's 10 were in the same dance group as her. Her goal was always clear: get into YG Entertainment and become the junior of groups like Big Bang and 2NE1. In 2010, that chance finally came. YG held auditions in Thailand with over 4,000 participants, and Lisa was the only one selected. She also became YG's first foreign trainee in over 20 years. At just 14, she left home alone and moved to Korea. Life there was way harder than she expected. Strict training, language barriers, cultural differences, no family or friends. The pressure was so intense she cried almost every day, but she didn't quit. She kept practicing singing and dancing non-stop, slowly getting closer to her dream. In 2012, YG dropped a short video called Who's That Girl? And that powerful dancer was 16-year-old Lisa. Even in that short clip, you could see how solid her skills were. By 2016, teaser videos started getting attention, especially because of her unique look and blonde hair. That August, BLACKPINK officially debuted. Their songs immediately topped charts and broke rookie records, earning them the title of Monster Rookies. Over time, they grew into one of the biggest girl groups in the world, with standout performances like Coachella. On stage, Lisa's signature smile, sharp rap, and incredible dance skills made her impossible to ignore. Her dancing often went viral too. Whether it was her crab dance on variety shows or performances on her own channel, she always stood out. But even doing her best didn't stop criticism. On the show Real Men, she appeared barefaced while experiencing military life, only to face racist appearance-based attacks online. Being in a foreign country, she chose to handle it calmly and kept moving forward with a positive attitude. In 2019, BLACKPINK's world tour reached Bangkok, her hometown. It was a huge moment. Her people were proud of her, and she finally brought her success back home. When she thanked fans on stage, she couldn't hold back her tears. It was the result of years of hard work. In September 2021, Lisa released her first solo album. With a hip-hop bass mixed with pop dance, it showed her confidence and true self in the MV for La Lisa. She even wore traditional tie outfits and added cultural dance elements, proudly representing her roots. The video hit over 73.6 million views in 24 hours and topped iTunes charts in 60 regions. She also became the first K-pop solo artist to surpass 1 billion streams on Spotify. Another track, Money, stayed insanely popular and crossed 1 billion streams by 2023, even earning her a Guinness World Record. Outside of music, Lisa's visuals and model-like proportions made her a favorite in fashion. She became the global ambassador for Celine and BB Elgari, and later a global ambassador for Louis Vuitton in 2024. She's also the only K-pop idol with over 100 million followers on Instagram. By 2025, her career kept expanding. She released her full album Alter Ego, appeared in season 3 of The White Lotus, and even performed at the Oscars, becoming the first K-pop artist to do so. Sure, some people criticize her recent style changes, but she keeps pushing boundaries and evolving, proving her place as a global top-tier solo artist. From endless practice rooms to the world stage, Lisa has never changed at her core. She's a dancer built on hard work, a Thai girl who chased her dreams with everything she had, and an idol who helped the world see Asian talent in a new light. Her sharp moves, bright smile, and discipline have inspired millions. Her story shows that if you stay true to yourself and give it your all, you really can become something extraordinary.
The CEO of Blissu Entertainment, Kim Jisoo.
My first year with a
but we came out of history like justice. Taken for granted, taken as hostage, carried the baggage, carried the past as luck would have it. Future was written, dated and blindfold, meant to woman.
Lisa announces the news of the new label called Loud.
She's just got like an actress type of face. Yeah. Like, actor.
Oh. If my fans saw me from like far, far away, like I think they can tell that's me.
What's your best angle?
My best angle is kind of like this side. I'm just kind of...
How to dress like Jenny. Everyone already knows the answer to this. Next, please.
타이틀이 이제 아모르랑 몽타주라는 말을 합쳐서 아모르타주라는 게 저의 앨범 이제 타이틀명인데, 이게 약간 사랑의 이렇게 조각들을 모아서 한 앨범을 약간 전체를 들었을 때 전체적인 이렇게 흐름의 사랑의 흐름을 느낄 수 있도록 하는 이어서 앨범을 처음부터 끝까지 들었을 때 한 편의 약간 영화를 본 것처럼 스토리가 이어졌구나 했던 게 제일 컸던 것 같아요.
See this. Please look out for.
Instantly when I saw the title As You Like It, it just spoke to me so much in a way. I was like, wow, I don't know what I like. So I told myself, I'm gonna make this album as I like it. I don't care what anyone else is gonna say about it.
Maybe it's time to take a leap of faith and come to my senses and take my shirt off in the rain. Strike a fucking match and turn this out and understand up in the flame.
For this album, I want the people who listen to this album feel confident and, you know, just empower them. My Alter Ego album is my first full-length album, and I hope you guys love this album as much as I do.
I was so obsessed with these people who were not nice to me and who really didn't know me, but I was so obsessed with them. So I was like, I want to write an obsessive song about and talk about this emotion of really wanting to be loved by somebody and this vulnerability, and I wanted to be so disgustingly honest.
What I would have done for you, all the ways you could be mine. Maybe in another life, I gave my heart to you, a piece of my soul to you. I could learn to love you right. Maybe in another life. It hits me like an earthquake. I get my heart in your love. The rain feels like the song I used to know. Driving home, your look feels like. Oh, I love you, love you, love you, love you. You need no more, darling, no more. I'm living my hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. Why is it I heard the it burns me. Still fixing for this frying pan. But have you ever met? 얼마 줘도 못해서 컷shit. Let's 샐러드 속에 내 DNA. Yeah, yeah. I'm tryna bust my bubble. 터뜨려봐 그럼 더 큰 노래서만 나는 거야. Nobody gon' move my soul, gon' move my heart. Like gon' touch my glow, my matter. Nobody. Dance, yeah. No, nobody gon' touch. Would you make me a boss? Pretty please. Look at me, can you breathe? Fight me, fight me, fight me. She made me so. What but you might be who sent you, who sent you, who sent again. That pretty girl, mom, she just stepped on, she just touched. It'll be depending on pretty girl speaking on the bed. Pretty girl, mom, she's the best son. I mean, you wanna swing both ways. All of my girls looking good and they got their own money. Pop your shit, run through your city, that motorcade. Soon as I enter, they cause love it, her responsibility. That's just how we've been rolling, feeling like. And baby, you were talking. Even when you're putting me through, you're not like anyone else. Don't worry, what? Cry through the walk and roll their eyes, but there's no use. I wanted to be. You had me participated. I said I never wanna see your face. We were toxic till the end. I'm fragile, I'm speechless. So
rapping on my aura. You try just a little more time. Know you what it's like. Woke up in that morning again. Walking cars and having. Woke up feeling like. That's just my lifestyle. Stop, that's just my lifestyle. So cold, I can't get you to chills. If you ain't for fun and running. That's all you need to chill. Oh, and the music. Closet. Oh, don't make it. Hey, baby, I'm a rock star.
And then also Your Love. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little jealous because I'm like, it sounds like you found the perfect man. So now I gotta know, when you're singing Your Love, what is your perfect man? Like, give me 3 qualities.
저는 먹는 거 하니까 이제 그 음식 취향이 잘 맞는 것도 좋고, 저한테 이제 잘해주면은 저는 되게 좋아하고 그리고 웃음 코드가 되게 중요한 것 같아요. 뭔가 그게 안 맞으면은 좀 재미가 없는 느낌?
I like that. So you guys will pick the same movies, go to the same restaurants. Okay, I like this. And then do you approach your studio sessions any differently when you're with the girls of BLACKPINK and when you're doing some solo music?
Yeah.
What's the difference in the recording process?
아무래도 녹음 시간이 되게 길고 그리고 이제 뭔가 이렇게 좀 노래적으로 이렇게 혼자 불렀을 때 좀 심심할 수도 있는 부분들이 있는데, 거기를 원래 멤버들이랑 같이 할 때는 멤버들이 뭐 랩도 하고 이렇게 다른 보이스들이 나오면서 조금 그게 믹스가 되는 느낌이었는데, 혼자 하다 보니까 그 노래를 전체적으로 뭔가 안 지루하게 끌고 가야 돼서 그런 부분에서 이렇게 프로듀서랑 많이 얘기하면서 음악적으로도 많이 교류를 했던 것 같아요.
I can't believe you would ever be worried about that. You're a superstar. Your songs are great. It's so good.
I can rapping.
Called Ruby. And it's one part of a longer name that became a part of your identity, if the story is correct, when you were young. And you were trying to figure out who you were. Tell us the story behind that. You were in New Zealand at the time, or this is even earlier than that?
This is when I wasn't living in New Zealand, and back then, I guess in the back of my mind when I was like 11, knew that I want to create this identity for myself. Like Jenny wasn't doing justice for me, and I was like, I want a longer name. So that's how it was created. What I didn't realize over time was I almost manifested this throughout my years. Like I knew who I wanted to be at a very young age on, and then it was just a matter of what's gonna make you realize. So that's also one of the reasons why I landed and I picked the name Ruby for this album. But there's just so much inspiration behind that too. It's not really only about me representing myself, but it felt like a new chapter opening. And I really spent my time referencing many different things about the album. And that's when the play of As You Like It by Shakespeare came in. Instantly, when I saw the title As You Like It, it just spoke to me so much in a way. I was like, wow, I don't know what I like, on the same subject as before. So I told myself, I'm going to make this album as I like it. I don't care what anyone else is going to say about it.
I think of Number One Girl as a pretty big turning point vocally, definitely.
Emotionally too, though. Emotionally too. That was the day we wrote that song the day after I went to this event. I'd been to so many glamorous events and I felt so grateful that I'm at these events, but I didn't feel like fulfilled. I felt like I was chasing after something that, like, what am I chasing after? And I felt so empty, and I remember feeling so miserable. But and then that night I ended up finding myself on social media to like
Because that'll help.
Because that helps, right?
No. It's like, let me go to an event, feel like I'm totally one of many people in a crowd. I don't feel special or unique at all. Let me go on social media and see how well everyone else is doing. Great idea.
No, and then
Rosie.
I end up...
Smash that.
Thank you. My mental health is like, we're there.
You're there.
Yeah. No, and then I end up looking for all these comments that are just going to obviously shatter me. And I found myself and I was like, I hate this. Like, oh my gosh. And I remember walking up the next day and I was like, I want to write a song that's just like so honest. I'm so disappointed in myself that I've actually, because I think I've grown up being like, be confident in yourself. When people say things to you, don't let it get to you. And it really didn't get to me for a while. But I did, to be honest, that night feel like I hated the fact that this one person with this, had this power. And I was so obsessed with these people who were not nice to me and who really didn't know me, but I was so obsessed with it. And so I was like, I want to write an obsessive song about and talk about this emotion of really wanting to be loved by somebody and this vulnerability.
I start working on my album like, I don't know, since like year and a half, and I started from trying a new stuff that I haven't done it before. The new style, new color of Lisa, like doing stuff, finding the right song, the right style for this album. It just came to like, oh my god, like it turns out that I can do so many style. So I was like, oh, why not we just name the album Alter Ego? Just like have a lot of color of Lisa into the one album. I think that's a fun concept, and here we are. If I have to choose one ego, I would choose Vixie, which is she's the main girl of the album. She's the main character.
Rosalia's name is, is Rose in it. So we wanted to, talk about growth, like a flower, that it changed and it bloomed, and, that's why I'm thinking about blooming. Purple indigo, pain has come and gone again. Walk through the fire, I rediscover. What do I rediscover about myself? We're always rediscover ourselves. And I'm still in that process as well. So I try to do something new or new styles all the time.
가수 말고 해보고 싶은 일이 뭐야? 가수 말고 해보고 싶은 일? 소설 작가. 어떤 장르를 좋아하는데? 나는 그냥 딱 소설 내용을 좋아하는 것 같아. Stars in my eyes, constellations for you. Down on the moon. You can be real, you the cloud. I swear that we'll be young. Down when we're together. But if I had to find a way to explain. Feels like the rain, feels like the soul I used to know. Only green lights driving home. Your love. Go. Oh, I love you, love you, love you. Say, oh, we should find. If we keep it where we belong, no. We will be there.
솔로를 처음 공개하는 하기 직전이야.
You say you see the starlight in me, shining so bright. Moments in between. Lie to me. What about the moments you don't? What you think I'm tired of then? I wanna feel it.
Understanding my value, for me, that was the biggest learning. I told myself, I'm gonna make this album as I like it. I don't care what anyone else is gonna say about it.
Now I remember the night. Now I remember the night. Yeah, 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 yeah. Starlight, bright starlight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bright starlight, bright starlight. So many. I just wanna make my mama prouder. Cold shower. Starlight, bright starlight, bright starlight, bright starlight. Go just sing it. Starlight, bright starlight, bright starlight, bright starlight.
So when I turned 20, it's like a cultural thing where when you turn 20, your friends who are already 20 or over 20 would like get you in a room and be like, today's the day you die from a hangover. And they will literally make you the craziest drink. I even remember the day I turned 20, BLACKPINK got me and Lisa and I turned 20 the same year. Everybody like gets together and we did that too. Us four were in the dorm and they were like, get ready girls. It was the wildest night. And then like that's when we like played the drinking games, and it literally has been a part of my like 20s living in Korea, because you'd go around playing these random games, but like my favorite one was 아파트. It really was. And so like anytime they'd be like, Rosie's favorite game start, I would do 아파트. I have like a whole version of it on my phone. I have APT 1.0. Do you want to hear it?
Oh yeah, I'd like to hear that.
1.0. Very simple.
I'll be up in room 17. Cherry picking from your favorite dream. We've been talking 7 days a week. But you can hold my body through a screen, so you should leave your friends up at the bar tonight. It's still young, you got what you need. You can go and call yourself a car.
It sounds good.
So
yeah, working alone, it's not easy.
Yeah.
I do miss my girl. I do miss their support. But this year, I just I gain a lot of confidence. Yeah, so I'm just and I'm having fun with what I'm doing right now.
It's tough. It's really tough. I love what I'm doing right now. Like I recorded in Thailand, also in Korea, Miami, and Los Angeles. So it's everywhere. And I'm just so lucky to do 2 things at the same time. And my last year was really so packed. I think it's a huge challenge. I'm just so lucky and happy to have like my own creative space. So I didn't think too much. I'm just so lucky that I have like a supported team loud. Whatever I just put it on, they're just like, yeah, let's do it. So it's not easy. To be honest, it's not easy, but yeah, I'm having fun working with this album.
This that she make millions. That's that fuck you. On my own, loving it. She an icon, but. This ain't just luck. This my lifestyle.
When Zen came along, that's when I knew my album is Ruby and it's happening. I wanted to work on my solo album from the moment I got into music, and the moment has finally come. Maybe like 6 months into spending time at the studio every day, I felt more anxious. I felt like something was coming, chasing after me when this is something that I started. I lost myself in my head.
Like, I don't love that last line right now.
And then I met this amazing writer called BB.
We met, we clicked, we talked, we opened up to each other.
We just had a great time. And that's when Zen came along.
Can we make the else louder? Okay, should we listen to the chorus once just before we move on? The world can roll their eyes, but there's no use. Just gonna do like 2 more. Do you like it though?
That tone is perfect.
Okay, we're almost there, right?
Yeah, so close.
Just to make it sound like, make more sense, should we try, and when you met my friends, didn't even try with them. Yeah. Do you think that makes more sense?
Good job, Rosie. Let's go. Yo, you sound really good on that. I love the way your vocals sound.
I don't mind taking out this. I want to take that one out, to be honest. Eyes. I don't know. Is it just me? Fabulous work. Last day. Working hard. It's so much fun. I'm here in New York on day 1 of Toxic Cillian music video shoot. I am here on set for the #1 girl music video in Paris. We're on a skate park right now. Brought down the band because I didn't want to be separated from them. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the ex. He said, I'm probably more toxic than you. I'm like, are you sure about that?
Maybe one more? I like that, but I don't want to. Lisa, what are you doing here?
One more time. One more time. One more time.
Lisa is one of the most exceptional performers and dancers I have ever worked with before. Her work ethic is absolutely incredible. She is very detail-oriented. She knows to ask the right questions about, okay, where's my hand being placed? Where's my head? How can I make that groove look better? How can I make things stand out more? And I cannot wait for everybody to experience this side of it.
始まったばっかりなんですけど、リサと一緒にこう撮影するのどうですか？感想の方を聞かせてください。
なんだかちょっと寂しい気持ち。僕はまだちょっとこうラフなというか明るい表情のシーンが多いけど、彼女はとってもちょっと悲しい寂しい印象を受けてとっても悲しい気持ちになっちゃう撮影してて。
今日はちなみにその曲はお聞きしましたか？
もちろんもちろんもちろん。
Like a movie scene but I'll see you in my dream, baby. We can find out with you. You got me out of my body.
아파트 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 아파트
Ooh, wanna rock with Jenny? Keep your head down, nails done. Like Jenny. I think I really like Jenny. 진 하나, 둘, 셋.
I got tunnel vision every second, let you in. But right now, I just need you to know.
Dylan with a certified winner, Michelin stars. Yeah, talking sheep, boy, stop it. Girl, I trip and fall in love. Woke up in that morning again. Riding round, foreign car. If you try just a little more, but you know I'm gonna. Hater than I serve, but you better swerve. Wrapping up my when I'm going home tonight. You're my escape. Lock me up and throw away the key. You know, coming for you in your paradise. Got me your bad up. I love what you want, dance for you, I swear.
You're the cherry picture, stay on top of me. 일상적이란 말들로 날 포장한. Kiss me, kiss me now.
All because I like the. When everything went down, we'd already broken. Choice, all because I like. All because.
I keep forgetting I should. The only memory is us.
Play, and the haters gonna hate. Shake, shake it off. Baby, and the fake is gonna fake, baby. Shake it off, I never miss a beat. What they don't see, that's what they don't see.
We could meet again somewhere from here. Why are we always the bottom?
쫄지 마요. 언니 아저씨들은 딱 봐도 거짓인데 뭐.
Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen and laugh. Even almost got married. And for Pete, I'm so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, cause he was an angel. One taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain. Now I'm so amazing to have loved and I've lost, but that's not what I see. So look what I got, look what you taught me. Yeah, for that I say hustle like king size, keep it a secret. Say I'm your queen, I don't wanna leave this low, 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 low key.
Who is that dancer talking to Joss? Right there? That's Diane. Diane.
Keep your head down, now sound like you need. In my spot, let's keep the night
So,
when I don't ever wanna stop.
shit better fuck than me.
Clear the smoke, stain off the rim, race is about to blow. Thinking it.
아마 그녀는 노린 내가 부담스러운가 봐. 날 바라보는 눈빛이 말해주잖아. And I think I'm gonna hate it girl. 끝이 다가오는 걸 가슴이 말해준다. 누가 뭐래도 눈은 너무 예뻐 미쳐. Replay, replay, replay. 속에 내 맘을 할겨 고쳐. Replay, replay, replay.
Always on my mind.
He ate H back. He ate H back.
뭐해?
자기가 생각하고 있어. 빵에 뭐가
아니
어디서 내가 Maria, don't play with boys.
남자애들
Mommy,
it's my life. Stop the feeling.
We are tasting something.
Yes.
Yeah. The pasta was nice. Yeah. But
we think we saw you somewhere.
Yeah.
Like we were discussing it.
I have no idea.
Because I saw you in a poster.
Yeah.
In my sister's room. Like a group.
I mean, I work here.
Are you sure you don't sing?
I draw.
우리는 좀 그러나 노래는? No. Something like BLACKPINK in your area?
It's not ringing any bell for me.
What if I say to you like Jenny?
That's a pretty name.
Let's go.
Can we ask a little bit of bread? Bit of bread?
Yes.
빵 달라고.
진짜. 아니, 손이
Song, I don't think I'm necessarily saying like be like me or you want to be me. I also wanted to name it like you know, like I want this to be a confident boost for people and to just have fun, really. That's the message there.
Do you write?
I do.
Yes. I love. So when I first came, I met Bambi. I was so happy. I get to.
저때 처음 마신 것 when I was younger.
That's all I did. Horse riding. I used to say horses are my only getaway. from the world. Yes.
I'm back and I'm running for the door. You just makes me want you more. I guess it's It's you and me against the world, baby. Ain't nobody gonna love me like the way you do. You ain't ever gonna find a love like mine. Tell me, what can I do to make it? 'Cause baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. Then things wouldn't be so confused. I wouldn't feel so used. You always really knew. I just wanna be with you, and I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
Are you seeing anyone right now?
Oh my god.
You almost just flung off the chair.
The first thing when you ask something like that, it's like all the articles, all the comments, I just see it like roll down, and who has like been plotting my downfall, being like, this is the comment we take so if anything happens, this is the interview we go back to tie this crazy story about how addicted to man, for example. Like, that's all I think about. So I would love to just be like, yes or no, like, but being like, is this going to define who I am? How sad. How sad of a reality is that? That makes me sad. It makes me sad for like a lot of the industry and how, oh my god, stop. I'm only sad because I feel like it's just like a normal thing. Just because I was from a K-pop group doesn't mean I am a different type of human being. I think we're all born with legs and arms, and, you know, everyone's human. And I feel like just how certain things, like, I have to, not because it's me, but a lot of other people too have to like think about that. And me being a girl and what that means to me, how will people try to use my comments to create something. And it's not like I'm saying the craziest thing right now.
Life has been pretty bad lately. It's always been the best session. Because I ended up walking out with a song where I've left all that there and walked out with a great song. Literally, this album is a representation of my past 3 to 4 years.
Getting married and getting a house, like, why is that the status quo of being happy is my question. Some people have miserable experiences. And some people have miserable experiences there, and sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm so happy that I'm a single girl.
Yeah.
It's like, that shouldn't be, I don't know.
There's no
boring, like,
no,
grandma again.
Why do you think this is boring? This is like, I'm like actually taking.
Are you seeing anyone right now?
Oh my god. Wait, because I just feel like if I'm like, no, I'm like, oh, it's such a lie, you can tell. I am looking for love.
Do you prefer to date someone in the industry or not in the industry? You have never been in a public relationship. Why do you think for you keeping partners completely private is the right approach for you right now?
I think a lot of it has to do to protect the person. I've noticed that it hurts more if any of my friends are attacked. I am okay because I'm in the public eye and it's my job and it comes with the territories, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
Have you ever, I'm curious, had someone feel like you're hiding them?
I think one of the toxic ones.
Yeah.
But there was one, if I think about it. Now I look back on it and I'm like, why were you so paranoid?
You're like, wait, you're not the superstar over here.
I was more younger and like more, I guess more insecure. And I was just very like, I'm like in love and whatever. But then anytime he'd be like, oh, like even like to his friends, he'd be like, oh, I'm just going to go like hang out with my friends. And like, it's just, I don't want to have you there because it's like, and he'd make it seem like he's trying to like limit like talk or whatever. But I'm like, why did you need that? He was like overly like no, we can't do like anything, like we can't go anywhere. Now I think about it, I'm like, sure, we could have done. I've met people after you who are way more like higher profile than you that was just like that would do crazier, like, you know, more things with me. You're okay with that?
No Japanese. Okay, there's a lot. Delivery. Why are you guys doing
Pete?การที่เป็นไอดอลเราต้องฝึกซ้อมอย่างหนักในทุกๆวันหลายๆปีต้องทำยังไงให้ยังสนุกกับสิ่งที่ทำอยู่แล้วเป็นตัวของตัวเอง
ที่ผมถามคำถามนี้เพราะว่าแบบคือผมรู้สึกว่าเราตื่นมาทำเหมือนเดิมเลยซ้อมร้องซ้อมเต้นนอนอันนี้ผมแค่อยู่ที่นี่ประมาณ 2-3 เดือนยังรู้สึกว่าแบบเราเหนื่อยจังเลยเราท้อจังเลยหรือว่าเราจะพอแล้วอะไรอย่างเงี้ยครับแต่ผมคิดว่าผมก็อยากจะเดบิวต์แล้วก็รู้สึกว่าถ้าเดบิวต์มันก็ต้องทำแบบนี้ไปอีกหลายๆวันอีกหลายๆปีเราจะทำไงให้พีทยังเป็นตัวพีทเองอยู่แล้วก็ยังมีความสุขกับสิ่งที่ทำ
คำถามดีมากๆเลยค่ะเพราะว่าจริงๆแล้วนี่ฝึก5ปีก่อนที่จะเดบิวต์5ปีมันไม่ใช่เวลาที่สั้นแล้วก็ไม่ได้ยาวขนาดนั้นแต่ก็รู้สึกว่ามันเป็นเวลาที่มันเหนื่อยแล้วมันเคยแบบอยากพอแล้วเหมือนกันแต่ว่ามีความรู้สึกว่ามันอยู่ที่เพื่อนพีทด้วยค่ะคือเขาก็ประสบปัญหาเหมือนเราเขาก็ซ้อมเหมือนเราเขาก็คือเขาทำเหมือนเราทุกอย่างเพราะฉะนั้นรู้สึกว่าควรจะแบบสู้ไปด้วยกันเราต้องสู้ไปด้วยกันมันไม่ใช่พีทคนเดียวที่เป็นอย่างนี้ใช่ไหมคะ
ใช่
댄스 영상 있어요.
댄스 영상?
Oh my god.
Okay. เดี๋ยวนะให้ดูทำไมนะคะ
แบบอยากให้ comment anything.
Okay, let's see. มันไม่ได้ดูเป็นแบบนั้นอะเราแบบว่ามันเจ๋งมากตรงที่แบบว่าใส่ส้นสูงเต้นได้ยังไงอะแบบไม่เคยใส่ส้นสูงเต้นแบบว่าแบบของแคนนี่คือเพิ่งมาได้แค่ไม่กี่เดือนแต่ว่าแบบมันไม่ได้ดูแบบด้อยกว่าเพื่อนหรือแบบตามเพื่อนไม่ทันอะไรเงี้ย You have to make sure that where you wanted to look like example like you wanted to focus on the camera on the center camera like just let's tryอาจจะแบบเขินเขาบอกว่าแบบไม่กล้าหรืออะไรเงี้ยต้องใช้พวกเราจะต้องใช้ที่สุดค่ะ Okay hit it
Lisa, can you teach me Japanese? I'm a rock star.
Got it? That's 5, 6, 7, 8. So first you have to do this. It's L. La Lisa. Can you teach me Japanese? I said hi. A baby. And we're gonna do like a guitar, like you're playing guitar. Baby, I'm a rock star. Yes. That's so easy though.
Lisa, I'm curious, where do you call home now? Is it Seoul or is it LA or Thailand? Where is, or everywhere? Where's home?
I would love to say Seoul still. Yeah, but I'm traveling too much this year.
You are. I bet your passport must be like a old school phone book thick, right?
I have to change my passport recently.
Wow, that much, huh?
Yeah.
What was your first job?
My first job was likeเป็นพิธีกร
Like an MC?
MC?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, like 6, 7, I don't know. And I was like, oh, so hello guys, welcome back.
Definitely cooler than my first job. I was a dishwasher.
I didn't tell them that I was auditioning for this role. So I was in the car and I just got a call and I couldn't react much because they're gonna be like, what is going on? And I'm about to cry, but I have to stop because I don't want to be like, you know, like in front of them. But as soon as I hang up, I told them right away that, oh, mom, like I got the role. Like I told that it's like it's the White Lotus, and she's like, I don't know, but I'm so happy for you.
Everybody auditions. Everybody auditions. I've known about Mike forever.
She was so scared and then she just absolutely nailed it, like smashed it. I was so impressed by her because I'm like, she's so good!
Welcome to the White Lotus in Thailand.
Mook is your health mentor for the week. She will answer all your questions.
You are so pretty. Wow.
Isn't
she so pretty?
This way, please.
มีอะไรจะบอกเนี่ย
อะไรหรอว่ามา
พี่ชอบหมวกอะ
พี่ต้องเล่นอะไรเนี่ยไม่เอาดิ
ไม่ได้เล่น
Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. And he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone.
Frente joga só. O frente joga só frente.
부산 마마어워즈 베스트 피메일 아티스트 지수 축하드립니다.
제니.
네, 안녕하세요. 제니입니다.
Rock with Jenny. Keep your head down, nails done like Jenny.
Women are a powerful force, and when we come together and we can uplift each other with every step.
Taken for granted, taken as hostage, carried the baggage, carried the past tense, as luck would have it. Future was written, dated and planned for women to woman up. Yeah, women to woman up.
I want to take a moment to thank my BLACKPINK girls. 그리고 우리 멤버들 너무너무 보고 싶고 혼자 있으니까 외로워요. 여러분 블랙핑크가 상을 받았어요. 저희 멤버들 보고 있나요? Without them, this would have never happened. So if you're watching, I love you. We are 지수, 로제, 리사 씨도 너무너무 행복할 것 같습니다.
Guys, hang in there for me, please.
Talking with David, who's still in the Navy.
Please, just trust
And
me.
probably
Trust
will
me on this.
Don't forget me. No, I could have loved.
Half of a billion views. It's the #1 song on the Billboard Global 200 for 7 weeks now. It is a massive, massive hit.
The song Apatu by Roger of BLACKPINK and American pop star Bruno Mars has topped the Billboard Global charts for the 3rd week in a row.
They were just like, this is so weird. Where are you going? I couldn't explain. I'm like, just wait and see. I will show you.
Rose has made history in the UK, becoming the first South Korean female soloist to land on the British official singles chart.
Congratulations, BLACKPINK's Rose.
So many people to thank. Jenny, Jisoo, and Lisa, I love you guys so much. So yeah, I wanted to just like thank the fans. That's all I forgot.
financially responsible. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning.
Lisa.
I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning.
Lisa.
Stop winning. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning.
I want to dedicate this award to all the people that had to leave their homeland, their country to follow their dreams. Para todas las personas que han perdido un ser querido y aún así han tenido que seguir hacia adelante y continuar con mucha fuerza. Este premio es para ustedes. Gracias por tanto amor. Los quiero. A todos los latinos en el mundo entero.
Me Lisa BLACKPINK ที่เขารักหนูรู้สึกขอบคุณเขามากๆเลยเพราะว่าไม่เคยคิดไม่เคยฝันว่าผู้หญิงตัวเล็กๆคนนึงจะแบบได้รับความรักจากคนทั่วโลกได้ขนาดนี้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็เลย
Let's be financially responsible. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning.
는 우리 블랙핑크 멤버들한테도 고맙고 사랑한다고 전하고 싶습니다.
I want to take a moment to thank my BLACKPINK girls. Without them, this journey would have never happened. So if you're watching, I love you.
BLACKPINK members, Jisoo, Jenny, Lisa.
지수, 로제, 리사 씨도.
Give a shout out to BLACKPINK. Jenny, Jisoo, and Lisa, I love you guys so much. Thank you for always inspiring me. I love you guys so much.
너무 고맙고 항상 진짜 응원해줘서 너무 고마워요. I love you.
좀 담아두시는 편이세요?
아 저요? 아니요. 전 잘 까먹어요.
아.
좀 그게 제 장점이라고
너무너무 좋은
생각해요.
장점이네요. 네.
이게 예전에는 그냥 뭔가 잘 까먹는 게 좋은 걸까? 뭔가 이렇게 좀 그렇게 생각했더라면 이제 점점 이제 시간이 흐르다 보니까 잘 까먹는 게 낫다. 이게 막 계속 생각나고 뭔가 이렇게 하면은 더 힘들었을 것 같다. 이 삶이 막 이런 느낌?
망각도 기술이라 했어요.
맞아요, 진짜
네, 그래서
진짜.
기술적으로 잊어버리는 것도 건강에 좋습니다. 예.
예전에는 잘 못 잊었던 것 같아요. 예전에는 제가 그래서 연습하고 뭔가 미래가 불확실하고 이런 거에서 스트레스를 많이 받다 보니까 그때는 진짜 막 다운될 때가 많았어요. 그래서 다운되면은 제가 머릿속으로 막 우울한 일들이 이렇게 있잖아요. 근데 계속 머릿속에 도니까 그게 막 이런 상상을 했어요. 제가 이제 왕지우개를 들고 막 그걸 막 이렇게 지우는 상상을 했어요 맨날. 그러니까 이게 너무 막 생각하고 싶지가 않은데 계속 생각이 나니까 그걸 맨날 이렇게 지우는 상상을 했어요. 그래서 그걸 많이 해서 그런가? 뭐 그땐 되게 좀 그런 상상을 하는 것도 되게 좀 다운됐었는데 지금은 또 안 지워도 잘 지우는 느낌? 약간 이렇게.
자존감이 늘 높아 보이는 지수님, 자존감의 원천이랑 스스로를 행복하게 만드는 방법이 궁금해요 하셨어요.
근데 저도 막 데뷔 초반이나 뭐 어떨 때는 되게 막 좀 다운되거나 뭔가 이렇게 좀 생각이 많아지거나 고민되는 그런 때도 있었고 약간 좀 어느 순간 그런 걸 깨달은 것 같아요. 아, 뭔가 생각보다 사람들이 그렇게까지 관심도 없고 뭐 금방 잊고 그러니까 내가 생각하는 것보다 항상 이렇게 더 심각한 일은 없는 느낌? 생각보다 심각하지 않은 거죠, 모든 일이. 저희는 이제 우주에 떠도는 먼지일 뿐이니까요, 갑자기 또.
진짜 맞아.
그래서 그거를 좀 이렇게 생각하다 보니까 마음이 좀 편해지면서
안녕하세요, 블랙핑크의 제니입니다.
Being told that I'm not good at stuff face to face, it's really hard. I always avoid interviews or any questions about me. I would rather not talk about myself.
And that, according to Lily Rose Depp, was one way. It is Moses.
I don't have self-doubt. That's how I got here.
As much as I love it, I get scared every single time, but breaking through that fear and pushing myself to do it every day kind of motivated me and made me believe that I am tougher than I think I am.
근데 어느 순간 그게 제 인생의 전부였던 시기가 있었어요. 모든 것들만 하고 있을 때 내가 사랑하는 모든 사람들한테 상처만 줄 것 같은 느낌을 받은 적이 있었어요. 그래서 I don't want to go back in time. I love now, and I love this version of myself the best, the most. So
it's a great answer.
You know, you're really doing it for yourself. There's no one watching.
For their last name, like Jenny.
Let me hear you puppy scream! It's gonna be fucking hard.
This is just the beginning.
You left Australia, you moved to Korea, you've talked about how it was a culture shock. Like, talk to me more about that.
Yeah, no, that's a really good question. Like, I think I always grew up feeling like I definitely look different from everyone in my class. And I think moving to Korea, I was very excited and I instantly thought that, you know, everyone there would be like me and there was so much to learn from. Like, when certain people meet for the first time, like, manners are different. And in an elevator, like, how your manners would be in an elevator, to like buying things over just a counter. Learning from like about all of that was much more difficult than I thought. And yes, there came the question of, am I Korean enough? And I definitely have felt a little bit like, because I'm just purely half, like when I went to school, half very like Australian cultured, and then I'm also very like not. And then coming here, it was just like my whole life has been a bit, and I'm sure a lot of people share the same feeling of trying to figure out where I belong. And because I'm traveling a lot, I think more and more I do that. I feel like I just belong to myself, and whatever culture I am, it's just a mixture of a bunch of things. And I think late 20s now, I feel much more comfortable. And that's why I love traveling. And I feel like I relate to a lot of people. And yes, I do feel a bit alienated from certain crowds, but I think there's a beauty in that.
People can put you down, but then also your own thoughts can put you down. And then what you're seeing, like the media, just how like status quos, things that are how things are already set. All these things can discourage you, but as long as you have that like gut feeling and that love and fire burning in your heart, just listen to that and just keep going. And I think one day you do wake up and then people are like really excited for what you do, and it feels surreal in the moment. You're like, oh my god, it's happening. Like, whoa, what's happening? But I think it all flourishes from that little spark you have inside. So just listen to it and just follow it. And don't take no for an answer. Just trust it. Be a badass.
I want to dedicate this award to all the people that had to leave their homeland, their country to follow their dreams. Para todas las personas que han perdido un ser querido y aún así han tenido que seguir hacia adelante y continuar con mucha fuerza. Este premio es para ustedes.
I wanna hold the hand inside you.
This is like a traditional Thai film. I love this scene. It's like really represents me as a Thai girl. If I have a chance to wear something traditional, I'll do it.
리사가 약간 비자 도장 찍어준 사람 같아. 누가 오면 리사가 다 아는 사람들이에요.
연결시켜주는 느낌.
Who are you closest with in BLACKPINK? Probably Lisa. Yeah, we talk about cars a lot. Jacqueline.
Really close with Lisa, because I actually knew her since I was a trainee.
And then I'm closer to Hongseok because Lisa. So Lisa's really close to Hongseok too because you guys film together, right?
지수가 블랙핑크로 어떻게 데뷔를 하게 됐는지.
나는 이제 오디션을 보러 갔는데 사실은 여기 회사가 정확히 어떤 회사인지 모르고 이제 내가 약간 이런 쪽 일을 한번 해볼까 고민을 하던 시기였어. 이제 고등학교 때 진로 고민을 하다가 그래서 오디션이 이제 막 한 두세 군데에서 열리는데 제일 빠른 데가 이제 YG였던 거지. 그래서 이제 거길 가서 봤는데 붙은 거야. 그때가 방학이어서 여름방학 동안에 이제 막 출퇴근하면서 연습을 했는데 방학이 끝나고는 이제 내가 학교를 빠질 수가 없으니까 여기서 계속 연습을 하려면 자퇴를 해야 되는 거야.
선택의 기로지.
그래서 막 걱정을 이제 막 어떡하지 막 고민을 하고 있던 시기에 그냥 갑자기 자퇴를 했어. 그래 뭐 자퇴하자 이러고서 자퇴하고 이대로 그냥 집 가면 아쉬우니까 오늘 석식까지 먹고 갈게요. 이래서 막 이렇게 자퇴한 채로 수업을 하다가 선생님이 이제 석식 먹기 전에 자 지수 이제 앞으로 나와라 이래요. 근데 앞에 나갔어. 지수가 오늘부로 자퇴를 하게 됐다 이래서 애들이 다 충격을 받은 거야. 막 너 자퇴한다고? 막 이러면서
말도 안 했어 지수가?
응. 그래서 나 막 피리 부는 사나이처럼 나 집에 갔는데 막 다 따라 막 전교를 막 다 따라서 왜냐면 자퇴생이 나오면은 이슈니까.
그치.
그래서 막 왜 자퇴하냐 해서 내가 알려줄 수 없어. 그러니까 너 뭐 하길래 자퇴하냐 이래서 내가 끝까지 안 알려주고 나중에 이제 후스댓 걸 막 이러면서 내 사진이 이렇게 하나 뜬 거야. 이름 없이 그냥 이렇게 이러고 있는 거 막 떴어.
근데 이제 그걸 본 친구들이 지수다
막
했던 거야.
캡처해서 막 단체방 올라와 막 이거 지수라던데 막 하는데 누가 막 아니지 막 이러면서 막 얘기해서 내가 나야.
인정은 또 빠르게. 맞아.
나야.
맞다.
그때 안 거지 이제 얘가 그래서 자퇴를 했구나 이렇게.
한지도 몰랐어?
이 회사에 이런 사람들이 있구나를 회사를 들어오고 나서 알았지.
그러면 그 YG라는 회사에 뭐 어떤 카테고리로 지원을 한 거야?
연기자 쪽으로.
연기자 쪽으로.
오디션 보냈는데 오디션 볼 때도 노래 같은 거라도 해야 된대.
그래?
애인 있어요 불렀어. 카메라를 꼭 보고 이렇게 부르래.
그치. 근데 진짜
이러고 부르래.
아이 컨택 하면서?
마이크도 없어. 그냥 이러고 불러야 돼.
아, 그래?
왜냐면 이 얼굴을 똑바로 이렇게 찍어야 되니까.
오디션 보면 한 몇 주 정도 있다가 연락이야?
나는 그날 바로 얘기를 하긴 했어. 그날 이렇게 하고 나중에 사장님이 온 거야. 그래서 같이 이렇게 위로 올라가자 해서
너를 보고 지수를 보고
그래서 위에 올라가서 얘기하다가 내일부터 나와서 연습해봐라. 그래서
이거 바로 알아보셨구나.
그래서 내가 막 그때 이상한 막 빵모자 같은 거 쓰고 있거든.
저거네.
아 저기 있다. 빵모자.
저 파란 자켓은 뭐야?
멋을 부린 거지.
뭐지? 너 엄청 큰 호랑이가 그거 잡았구나? 잉어.
엄마도 헷갈리는 것 같은데 맞아요?
내 목소리 어디 나가는 거 아니지?
어머니 안녕하세요. 저 공방진 천재 촬영 중이에요 어머니.
저 팬이에요.
목소리 좀 세계 최초로 한번 공개하겠습니다 어머니.
엄청 큰 호랑이가 이제 저한테 다가오는
오.
이런 꿈을 좀 꿨어요. 예.
아니 그 제니 씨가 어머니 9살에 뉴질랜드를 갔더라고요.
영어 배우러 가는데 뭐가 그렇게 큰 문제인가요? 어린 게?
와 어머님도 진짜 용기 있으셨다. 제니 씨를 두고 뉴질랜드에서 오실 때 좀 많이 슬프셨겠어요?
조금 근데 걔가 울지도 않고 제가 그리고 한 달 있었어요 거기서. 처음에.
기억이 좀 다르네요 어머니. 진짜?
제니 기억이 좀 걔도 잘 믿으면 안 돼.
내 딸이 샤넬의 앰베서더가 됐을 때
네.
그 엄마의 기분은 어땠을지 저 진짜 그게 궁금해요.
이제 끝났구나. 이제 제가 생각하는
이제 내 딸의 시대다. 끝났다. 우리 딸의 샤넬 앰베서더다. 아무튼 딸이 제니인 거 진심으로 축하드릴게요. 진짜 좋으시겠습니다. 어머니 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
How old were you when you moved to New Zealand?
I was 9.
On your own?
I was 9 on my own. So I recently found out that my mom spent 2 months with me in the beginning of my trip.
Wow, and you didn't remember that. She
No.
reminded you of that.
How I remembered it was I went to New Zealand, I was crying for 2 days, and then I suddenly stopped crying on the 3rd day and enjoyed my life there. Ever since then, that's how I remembered it. And my mom told me, no, I was with you for the first 2 months. And then the 2 days were when she left back to Korea.
Wow!
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how we compartmentalize these things and remember them?
Mhm.
It's a survival mechanism.
I know. I was very shocked when I heard this.
So you take that guitar and that's how you auditioned for BLACKPINK?
Yes.
Do you remember the song you played?
Yes, I do. It was around the time Jason Mraz had released a song called I Won't Give Up.
Wow.
And I just learned it, so I was like, I did it.
And did you realize right there after the audition, you go, I got this?
Not at all. Not at
Really?
all. I walked in I thought it was a joke. I was like, this is funny. I'm not going to get it at all. And so, my dad and I had flown all the way from Melbourne to Sydney for the audition. So I was just like, might as well make some good memories. And so I kind of went, hi.
and just
I did it and I was like, bye.
yeah. And then cut to,
They called me and I'm like, what's happening?
you're gonna be in one of the biggest groups ever.
You grew up in Australia, but trainees have to live full-time in Korea to do this program. How did you feel when you found out that at 15 years old you were going to have to move to a new country alone? Were you scared?
No. I was just excited. I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting. This is so dramatic. I'm leaving. I'm like, bye everyone. They're like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. And then reality kicked in. As soon as they dropped me off, so we got to the building and they were really nice and accommodating to my whole family, and they showed us around this is a recording studio, this will be da-da-da. And then we go to the basement where the rehearsal space was. And then they introduced me to the girls and I was so shy and I'm like, oh my God, this is so fun, but exciting and scary. And then I remember I turned to my parents and they were outside the room. They're like, all right, we're leaving now. And I remember being like, wait, where are you going? And they're like, well, you have to stay here and now practice with the girls. And I remember being like, oh, and they were all watching me, so I didn't have time to process it. And then they just gave me a rough hug. The door closed, and then I put my nose on the corner, and then I just started sobbing. And then the girls all came around and hugged me, but I was so scared.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen this in a long time. This photo, it was for when they first announced that I'm one of the BLACKPINK members. I was the second member that they revealed to the world. I love this look.
What's the one detail people don't know about becoming a K-pop star?
One detail?
Yeah.
One detail? You never get enough sleep. I sleep a lot on the plane. Yeah, but still, you feel like, yeah, never enough.
What's the one thing you remember about your audition for BLACKPINK?
I sang Rihanna's song. What is it? Yeah, so right now.
Take a bow.
Take a bow. I was so nervous. I sang like the lyrics was like all over the place. It's not right.
Oh, yeah.
It's not right. Yeah.
And why do you think it worked out anyway?
I don't know. I think maybe I was so unique or I did something wrong. Like so they were like, oh, I remember this girl. She sang like, I don't know, wrong lyrics or something.
Who's the one artist that's inspired you the most?
다 정해졌을 거 아니야. 그때 당시에 지수의 좀 감이 궁금해.
우리는 연습생이 많았으니까 나는 일단 나랑 제니랑 리사랑 채영이는 하고 나머지는 누굴 넣을까? 난 항상 이러고 있었어.
이미 완벽하다라는
근데
생각이
이제
있었구나.
뭐 회사에서는 4명보다는 좀 더 많은 인원의 걸그룹을 하고 싶어서 약간 막 계속 이렇게 다른 조합을 보고 싶은
조합을
거지.
계속 보려 했었구나. 몇 명까지 최대?
7명까지도 연습을 했었고
그래?
그리고 연습생도 막 20, 30명 이렇게 있을 때 20명 이 정도 있을 때도 있으니까 막 뭐 다섯 팀씩 막 나눠서 시험 보고 막 섞이기도 하고 막 이랬는데 그냥 넷이 된 거야 결국엔.
결국에는 사실 그 조합이 이제 완벽한 조합이라고.
Do you feel like you had to be the leader when BLACKPINK began? Not because you were given that job or because you even wanted that job, but just because of the life you'd already lived, having lived away on your own, learnt to deal with things on your own up to a certain point. Did you feel protective of the band, like there was a role that you just fell into?
Up to these days, BLACKPINK don't have like an official leader, which is not common for a K-pop group. Is I think also back then there was a side of me where I thought, I know this so well. I know what to do and I know how to do it.
Let me do it.
Yeah,
I got this.
But yeah, there's a side of me that tells me that all the time and back at the training days. But I don't think that necessarily made me think like for everyone, like I need to lead. But just because I was going on a clear path, it was easier for the rest of the girls to kind of see maybe where she's taking, and luckily they liked it. But yeah, when it came to like roles, I think the four of us complement each other so well.
It's incredible.
The training process was so intense. Once you got fully immersed in it and you started taking these classes, like what do you think was the biggest shock to you of all of the training that you were going through?
We're there for like 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. was our training hours. I think it was a bit shocking that we all had to just stay in this big dance studio and this extra small studio and just share it all together. So we'd all have earphones and like iPads and just sit around. We'd all like find places to like have privacy.
You didn't have privacy,
We did not.
essentially.
Yeah. Oh, and so like the only time I noticed that I was alone was when I was in the shower. So I would wake up earlier than anyone just so that I can have 30 full minutes in the shower. I remember I'd just cry because I never wanted to show anyone my tears. I don't want to look weak. And so like I remember I'd be like cry in the shower and then I'd be like, then I'd walk out and be like, I'm back.
What were you crying about?
I mean, being away from home and realizing there's no privacy.
Who's the one artist that's inspired you the most?
I would say Rihanna. Her swag, her style, her music, her stage performance.
What's your all-time favorite Rihanna performance?
Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. She came out from the helicopter. It's like so cool.
Baby, get the microphone, put it on speaker.
Who's one artist who made you a better rapper?
One? Oh, that's so hard to pick one. I have my producer. His name is Teddy. He used to be in the group called One Time. I mean, he helps me a lot with my rap to find my own personal sound.
숙소에 있다가 뭐 제니가 먼저 이렇게 나갔고 뭐 리사도 나갔어. 근데 리사가 자기가 뭐 가는 곳이 너무 좋대. 그래서 내가 이렇게 나도 갈래.
이사했어?
갔어. 리사랑 같은 동으로 간 거야. 다른 층인데.
아 진짜?
뭐 갑자기 이사를 가? 나 가게 됐어. 이랬는데 이제 숙소 물건이니까 내 물건이 하나도 없잖아. 그래서 이사를 갔는데 아무것도 없는 거지.
텅텅 비어 있는 거야?
TV만 오고 아예 1도 없어서 아무것도. 그래서 막 어떻게 보면 되게 깨끗해서 좋다. 근데 리사는 이제 이사했으니까 먼저 했으니까 막 짐 있잖아. 걔가 우리 집에 와서 응? 이러고서
집이
자기
거의
집에서
모델하우스처럼.
막 방석이랑 이 식탁 이렇게 여는 거 있지. 그거 2개 이렇게 갖고 와서 이거라도 써. 이래서 그 방석이랑 식탁만 한 몇 달간 했어.
진짜?
그래서 거기서 그냥 밥 먹고 이거 하고 침대도 없어서 그냥 이불 엄마가 깔아줬어. 그래서 이불 깔고서 하고.
바닥에?
그렇게 몇 달을 지냈어.
아 진짜 이게.
가구가 안 와서.
And you're also a rapper too. Did that come naturally too? You're so gifted.
Yeah, it's like you definitely don't see it when you see me like right now. It happened actually in a quite funny way. When we were in the trainee days, I was pretty much the only person that knew how to speak English pretty fluently. And we were covering songs from all over the world. And they needed someone to speak it out fast, and that makes it work. And so I was I got into it for a funny reason because I was the only one who was able to speak the language. Then at the end, I started being like, okay, I get this, and let me try to work on how I can really be the rapper myself, not just by covering other people's, verses. And then from then on, it's actually the most fun when I'm performing and rapping.
You enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
What do you think was one of the scariest things back then that you had to do alone for the first time without your parents once you got into the program?
Honestly, understanding the culture and then realizing hierarchy and having to put yourself somewhere amongst all these people when I don't have any social skills yet, to start navigating, okay, who are the people here that are going to protect me? And are they going to protect me? Or is that just going to be me? And I think that's just a question that obviously doesn't naturally come to a 15-year-old. And just the contrast of having full family growing up to none in a day. I think as a child, you just instantly realize that, I can't trust anyone until you grow up as an adult yourself, and then you know how to protect yourself. That's when you can start, choosing who you can trust. But I think at that time, I feel like I probably realized, for now, I can't trust anyone.
On a technical level, is there anything different about rapping in English versus rapping in Korean?
Oh, for me to pronounce sometimes something in English, I can't do I can't do V. It's like
Yeah.
แต่มันก็จะมีบางคอมเมนต์ที่มันทำให้เรารู้สึกบั่นทอนจิตใจแล้วว่าแบบเฮ้ยเราทำไม่ดีหรอเรายังพิสูจน์ตัวเองไม่ได้หรอเขายังมองว่าเรายังปกพร่องตรงนั้นตรงนี้
ทำไมถึงยอมเปิดให้ตัวเองเข้าไปอ่าน
อยากรู้ฟีดแบ็กค่ะเอาจริงๆอยากรู้ฟีดแบ็กเพราะว่ามันเป็นอะไรที่เราไม่เคยทำแล้วมันเป็นการทำเดี่ยวครั้งแรกแล้วเราเป็นบอสเลดี้แล้วอ่ะมันก็ต้องแบบดูคอมเมนต์ดูรีแอคชั่นดูทุกอย่างว่าก็เลยเปิดเข้าไปดูแต่ว่าไม่คิดว่ามันจะหนักขึ้นทุกๆโชว์ขนาดนี้ใช่จริงๆก็มีน้อยบ้างแต่หนูรู้สึกว่าเขาไม่รู้หรอกเขาไม่รู้หรอกว่ามันหนักมันเครียดมันมีความกดดันคือมันหลายอย่างมากๆค่ะ
To blow, out to blow, out to blow, out to blow. I get my heart. You can't stand. I think I'm gonna. Call us what we are, toxic from the start. Need you really, really that bad. I've been taking life to wanna roll their eyes, but there's no you. It's time to lose your mind and let crazy out. This was over too late for taking names, 'cause we don't mess around. It's about to blow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bright starlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Starlight, starlight. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming to get you. Get you. My way. I'm on my way. And I love it, I live in the moment, I do what I want. I love the me and my girls, we got our tongues out and you love it. Nothing from the skin under my clothes. Goals, goals, goals.